Hello everyone, this is Mudra Surve, and we are going to start with our new unit, that is bipolar junction transistor, which will be present in basic electronics for diploma first year computer engineering and for chemical first year engineering in electrical and electronics technology subject. The unit name is bipolar junction transistor. So before going to start with the unit, that is bipolar junction transistor, you must have to know that what is mean by bipolar or what is mean by unipolar. So as we seen in a previous lecture, that bipolar means the current will flow because of two types of charge carriers, that is your electrons and holes, and unipolar is nothing but the current flow will causes because of only one type of charge carriers. Okay, so it is nothing but your bipolar and unipolar concept. So as I say, bipolar devices, which means what, they operate with both types of charge carriers, that is holes and electrons. A bipolar transistor, so transistor is a bipolar device, so it is device commonly used for amplification. Okay, so transistor is used for amplification. The device can amplify analog or digital signal. It is used to amplify analog as well as digital signal. It can be also switch DC or function as an oscillator. Physically, a bipolar transistor amplifies current, but it can be connected in circuit to amplify voltage or power. Then, what is meant by unipolar device? So, the device that only depends, or it will be operate on a only one type of, because of only one type of charge carriers. That is, if the n channel device is there, then the operation or conduction is depend on electrons, or if p channel device is there, then conduction is depends on holes. So it's all about unipolar and bipolar. So now this is the transistor. Okay, so a bipolar transistor, it's a three terminal semiconductor device that consists of two p-n junction which are able to amplify or magnify the signal. So this is nothing but your transistor, that is NPN. So three terminal device, first one is emitter, next is collector, and middle one is base. At its NPN transistor, so it is consist of two PN junction. Okay, it is current control device. The three terminal of BJT are the base, collector and emitter. A signal of a small amplitude applied to the base is available in amplified form at the collector of the transistor. Okay, so if we apply the signal here, then at output side we get the amplified signal. So this transistor is work as a amplifier, or we can say for amplification we use transistor. Now what is the construction of transistor? If we see, then it is a semiconductor device. It's constructed with three doped semiconductor region. Okay, so first is your base, second is collector, and third one is emitter. So it is separated by two p-n junction. Bipolar transistor is manufactured in two types. First one is PNP and second is NPN. Are available as a separate components. Okay, they have a wide application in electronic devices like mobile phones, televisions, radio transmitter and industrial controls. Now what is the operation of bipolar junction transistor? So the operation of bipolar junction transistor is mainly divided into three regions. So first is active region. So active region means what? The region in which the transistor operate as an amplifier. Okay, so we can call it as a active region. Then second is your saturation region, the region in which transistor is fully on and operate as a switch such that collector current is equal to the saturation current. सो अशा रिजनमध्ये जिथे ट्रान्झिस्टर तुमचा स्विच म्हणून ॲक्ट होतो त्याला आपण बोलतो की इट्स युअर सॅच्युरेशन रिजन. अँड नाव व्हॉट इज मीन बाय कट ऑफ रिजन? द रिजन इन विच द ट्रान्झिस्टर इज फुल्ली ऑफ अँड कलेक्टर करंट इज इक्वल टू 0. सो वी कॅन कॉल इट ॲज अ कट ऑफ रिजन. Now this is the NPN transistors. Okay, The transistor in which one p-type material is placed between two n-type material is known as NPN transistor. ओके, NPN transistor म्हणजे काय, जसं नावातच आहे, p-type material is placed between two n-type materials, so we can call it as a NPN transistor. So in NPN transistor, the direction of movement of electron, okay, so how electron will flow in NPN transistor from your this emitter to collector region, to which the current constitute in the transistor. Such a type of transistor is mostly used in the circuit. So NPN transistor मध्ये जे इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्लो होतात ते इमिटर पासून कलेक्टर कडे होतात. So because of the flow of electron, the current will take place or current will flow. So त्या ट्रान्झिस्टर हे मोस्ट कॉमनली सर्किटमध्ये यूज केले जातात बिकॉज द मेजॉरिटी चार्ज कॅरियर्स आर इलेक्ट्रॉन विच हॅव हाय मोबिलिटी. ओके, सो इलेक्ट्रॉन्सना हाय मोबिलिटी असते. बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट रिझन this type of transistor are mostly used in most of the circuits. Okay, so now what is the construction of NPN transistor, or how NPN transistor will get construct? So like same, the NPN transistor has two diodes connected back to back. As we see in the diode have the two terminal, that is first is your positive and negative, that is anode and cathode. So in transistor is designed by connecting back to back two diodes. The diodes on the left side is called an emitter base. So this diode we can call it as a emitter base diode. This means are given as per the name of the terminal. Okay, जसे डायोड जसे टर्मिनलची नावं आहेत ट्रान्झिस्टरच्या तसे त्याला बोलतात की, सो इथे एक डायोड असतो. सो इट इज युअर emitter based diode. The NPN transistor has three terminals. Okay, so namely emitter, collector and base. The middle section of the NPN transistor is lightly doped, like means base is lightly doped, then, and it is the most important factor of the working of transistor. The emitter is moderately doped. In NPN transistor, your base is lightly doped, then your emitter is moderately doped, and your collector is heavily doped. Okay, so this is the important factor regarding construction of NPN transistor. So this is the circuit diagram of NPN transistor. Okay, this is the circuit diagram of NPN transistor. The collector and the base circuit is connected in reverse bias, while the emitter and base circuit is connected in forward bias. So now we are seeing the emitter and base, means this circuit is connected as a forward bias. Okay, because positive supply is given to the positive terminal and negative supply is given to the negative terminal, while your collector and base circuit is connected in reverse bias. The collector is always connected to the positive supply and the base is in negative supply for controlling on-off state of transistor. What is the condition for controlling on-off state of transistor? We have to connect positive supply to the collector and negative supply to the base. It's important. Okay, then this is the diagram of how electron will flow in NPN transistor. When we apply the forward bias voltage across the emitter base junction and the reverse bias is applied across the collector base junction, the forward bias voltage VBE is small as compared to the reverse bias voltage VCB. Okay, so what they tell, जेव्हा आपण फॉरवर्ड बायस व्होल्टेज अप्लाय करतो म्हणजे आपलं जे इमिटर टू बेस रिजन आहे त्याला आपण फॉरवर्ड बायस अप्लाय केला आणि इथे आपण रिव्हर्स बायस अप्लाय केला, तर फॉरवर्ड बायसचं जे व्होल्टेज आहे दॅट इज VEB, व्होल्टेज बिटवीन इमिटर टू बेस, इज स्मॉल ॲज कम्पेअर टू VCB, that is voltage between collector to base. The emitter of the NPN transistor is heavily doped. As we see, the emitter is heavily doped. When the forward bias is applied across the emitter, the majority charge carriers move towards the base. Okay, just we have seen that the emitter is highly doped. So when we apply the forward bias voltage, then our electron are moving towards base, and this will causes the emitter current to flow. So because of the movement of electrons, your emitter current will flow. The electrons enter into p-type material and combines with holes. As we know, in NPN transistor, the N terminal is having electrons, that is our majority charge carriers, and P terminal is having holes. So when current will flow, that time our electrons in n-type material and p-type material holes are combined. Okay, so in this section electrons and holes will get combined. The base of NPN transistor is lightly doped, due to which only few electrons are combined and remaining constitute the base current IB. Okay, so as we seen, the emitter is highly doped, then our base is lightly doped. So because of the lightly doped base region, the few of electrons are combined with holes and remaining will constitute, or they generate the base current. So now this base current entered into the collector region. The reverse bias potential of collector region applies the high attractive force on the electron reaching collector junction, thus attract or collect the electrons at the collector. Okay. So आता इथे जो IB फ्लो होतो तो नंतर कुठे जातो, कलेक्टरकडे जातो. ओके, then as we know the collector having reverse polarity, or we can say the collector to base junction is reverse bias. So because of this, most of electrons are collect towards the collector. The whole of emitter current is entered into the base. Thus we can say that the emitter current is sum of collector and base current. So as we seen, the first I when induced or when emitter current flows, that time is entered into base and again it enters into the collector. Then from this we can say that the emitter current is sum of our base current and collector current, that is nothing but your IE is equal to IC plus IB. Okay, so from this we get this equation. So now